Hello, 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 all my beautiful, amazing, fantastic machine heads. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to episode number 3 on the Sheep Army on the Balula map, the 4X map. We are into the next month, like we talked about in episode 1. We're going to go 2 episodes per game month, 1 day months, and we are into September. So where we will have left off working on the non-narrated video, we were right here, and we went ahead and we got this field correctly ready. So as you see, we're 100% fertilized, we're rolled, we're everything. So I made a rule that what we're going to do so that we have to go out here and pick up our tractor because we left off rolling. I literally went to the next day and stopped. And 6 o'clock was still a little dark, so I went to 7. So what I made a rule with is once we harvest it grass-wise, and we get all the grass bales off and everything we need to get off the field, then we've got to cultivate it in and make us a new field. Well, not make us a new field, but start over with the field. That way we're still doing somewhat farming and not just doing all grass work. So, off camera, this field is done. This field here, these 2 fields here were already set up to start the series. So they're good to go. They're ready to go. They're already plowed. They're gone. And they're set up. That was set up last episode. Or not last episode. Episode 1. So now it's starting to grow. So we now have 3 fields that are already plowed in and ready to go. These 2 I did not do. This is the only one that I completed right here. But anyways, sorry, I had to cough one time. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So we changed a little bit to get some equipment. I changed the seeder. I did not like that seeder because the turning radius on it was horrible. We went ahead and brought the truck in that we have on the Elwood map because I really like it, except it's colored in John Deere. I did find out that thanks to a good friend Empty Pockets, that when the dual wheels on it does help with plowing and everything. So that's what we're going to do from now on going forward so that I know it works. So we also got a sprayer. We got all our equipment. So what I want to do this episode is I want to head over and mow the field over there. And what we did, we were going to use the Big M. And what I got thinking about, everybody, is that yes, you can use the Kong mower or the Big M, and you can mow it at 10, 12 meters wide, but then you still got to go back through and pick it up. So what I'm going to utilize this, I want to try this little mod with the mower on the front. Yes, it's only 3 meters, but then we don't have to come back. Once it's baled, we don't have to come back and windrow. We don't have to come back and do anything. We can just pick up the bales. We can auto-load them. So, first 3 fields are done. We're going to head over and do the field right next to our sheep pen, and we're going to see how much this thing turns on a dime. Look at that. I got right out of there without even thinking about it. I really like this shed, by the way. So we're going to head over here and see how many bales of wool we have for 250. So here's the other thing. This pen right here, it's around a field, and that's what we're going to do with everything. This field here, or this pen here, holds, there's a little quieter. So we got 3 1/4 bales. This pen holds 1,402 sheep, I do believe. I think you got to go back over here. There you go. Let's see, 1,402. We have 250. So what we're going to do is every time we get to, we're going to find out how much that cost right here. I think it is. Let's go down to, let's just go down to where our brown one's here and see how much it's doing. Okay, when we get to 134,722. No, wait. When we get to, let's see, 270. When we get to 270, no. It'd be more than that. Let's just say an even 280,000. That's what we're going to do. When we get to 280,000 total balance, we're going to sell this 250 off. We're going to buy 500. See what I mean? And that's how we're going to do it. So whether we sell wool, whether we sell the grass bales when we're done, whether we sell all of that stuff, that's what we're going to do. And that's where we're going to keep going. So how's everybody doing? Like I asked you guys, I hope you guys are doing great. Everybody's doing well. I'm enjoying the every other narrated. Now, this thing is supposed to hold 24 pallets, but I don't think it's going to. I think it's going to hold 2 more there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So we may have to take these off so we have room, because if it's making 3 per game day, I think Can we do this? Whoops. Oh, we can't make that any skinnier. So, how are we going to get that out of there? Because we can't get in this thing with this thing, and we have to use a skid loader. We're going to try it this way first. Might have to use the... Okay, there's that one. And we'll stack them right over here, even though it's... That way we can just come along with our auto load and grab them out of here. This is where the big forks don't necessarily work. Now, because this field, we're going to get a massive amount of bales off this field. Now, I don't think... Can I do it with one fork, maybe? Maybe. Yeah, let's get this and see if we can get one fork. Let's get it down on the ground. Whoops, wrong way. 0 and on the ground. Because it's weird. It doesn't... It's... I think I can. Yes. All right. Perfect. So that's how we're going to have to do it. We'll just stack them along here. And then we're going to be good. Because I didn't want to sell this. I like this little thing. And it doesn't have to be perfect. We can just get them out of there for now. The forks are so long. I'm loving it. I think it'll load up just like that. There. Now that that's done, in fact, I should have just stacked them there. I didn't know if the auto load would reach in there. I just want to get this a little more square. It's driving me nuts. There. So that's what we're going to do. So we make 3 at 250 sheep per day. We make 3.5 bales of wool. So that's 3,000 liters. Now, when we get a thing full, we'll sell it. And I don't know where we sell it on the map. We'll figure it out. I'm sure there's a sell point. But, okay, so the rest of the time, we're going to go ahead and we're going to mow this field here, which is 10.56 acres. So the other one was 8 point something, and we ended up with, we'll tell you right now what we ended up with. We ended up with 197,000 liters of grass bales. But if you look at the reality, look at this. It only went like not even halfway. So this thing holds a lot. And I didn't do it. I didn't edit it. This was all the animal extension thingy where you can go around the field. That's how, and it just adjusts it. But it will not, when you get over a certain size, it will not add the meadow, just so you know. But that's pretty cool that it adds, like when you add a fence, it adds the amount. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make sure the pen is full completely, and then anything more than that, then we're just gonna sell it and we're gonna make money. So we're gonna do it. But that's why I decided, everybody, to once we, like, for example, we're gonna get done mowing this field, and then once we're done mowing it, then we cultivate it in, we fertilize it, we lime it, we seed it again, and that way we are kind of farming still, so we're not just doing nothing but grass work. But anyways, without further ado, let's get going. I'm anxious to see how this actually works. I have not used this thing mowing wise, but we're gonna go, I'm gonna guess, let's go like 4 headlands. So let's get this set up like this, and we're gonna go steering assist, and we're gonna go one more, 4, right? And then we're gonna go, okay. Now we're gonna hook this up. We're gonna hook this up like this, drop this down, turn this on, and away we go. Oh, you know what? I've got to lower the pickup on the thingy. There we go. Now we can start making a bale. And we want to make sure we're making 180, because the only reason why is it does make them bigger bales, but it doesn't... We're going to have to back up to get that little grass there. There we go. Now I got to lower that back down. There we go. Just these first few headlands. There we go. And around we go here. So we're going to go up. This thing should turn right around in a dime rotation is what I'm guessing. It's kind of neat. I'm really liking some of the features for FS22. Or 25, sorry. And it beeps at you. Really, really like this. Because now we don't have to come back and pick it up. It's kind of like a... And it's real. I actually researched it to see if it was real. There we go. Now we can start doing... Like I said, we're doing 4 headlands. By the time we get around them, we'll just be able to whip right around. There we go. These are going to be 11,000 liters. I do believe. No, maybe 13. I don't know. It's kind of neat. Nope, 11,000. Look at that. Now, this is going to be a little bit tricky with the ditch here. But that'll be all right. Now we'll be past it. There you go. And away we go. And then once we get going here, we'll be able to... Well, this is a weird shaped field. It's really cool. It's like it's pushing the limits of getting going. It's pretty neat, actually. Nice little pond right there. Wow, this goes this way now. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be great. It's kind of a really, really cool, weird shaped field. But this is why I come back and I narrate every other one. And that way, you guys can still... Yes, I'm over too far. There we go. You guys can catch up, and I can actually explain what I'm doing and what's going on. And then we don't need to... we don't need to have, like, a narration every video on this. We can just kind of do what we got to do, you know what I mean? So I think I'm going to go here, because that tree is right in the way. We're just going to get rid of that altogether so we can see it. There we go. Because this series is not realistic. With the realistic series, I'd be in trouble with that one. I'd be going around that one for years. Okay, so what's today? Yeah, so I am recording this for Tuesday. So happy Tuesday. Hope you guys enjoyed the last episode of the Elwood map yesterday that it dropped. Whoa. I'm stuck. Get out. Get out. There we go. Yep, and then tomorrow, Wednesday, will be the Ultra Realistic Permanent series on the Ferjacq map. And then we're going to come back. And so also what I'm doing on these videos where I'm narrating and I'm not narrating, we're playing at 5x speed. But what I'm... Ooh, is that going to go around? Okay. What I'm doing is I'm going to play to the 5-hour mark. Even though the videos are 20 minutes long, I'm going to play till the hour mark. You know what I mean? So we're starting at 8. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 o'clock I will play till. And when we come back for the second episode, it will be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And I'm going to do the same thing that I do on the Elwa map, where everything gets sold on camera. So that way you guys can actually see. Here's another one of those we got to get rid of. We got to get rid of this one here, too, so we can actually back up a little bit. There we go. And then we can, that way we can get over here, at least for the first episode. Now, like I said, that this thing is only 3.2 meters wide. But think about this. Those 3 bales that we've already made, or 2 bales that we've already made, getting ready for 3 or 4. I don't know. We're on 3 or 4. Then we don't have to come back and do them again. We don't have to wind wow. We don't have to wind wow. Sorry. I'm just in a really good mood. I'm really excited about the way the series are going. I guess plural for series is series. The way the series is going, the way all of them are going. It's really exciting, and I'm really, really, really happy to have a permanent one that we can just really sit back and dig into and sink our teeth into, and do it the right way. You know what I mean? It's really fun to have one series that I don't ever have to change from again. That's it, you know. And then these 2 series will be just alternating. After the Elwha series is done, I do believe I'm going to go back to backcountry. So you guys know. Maybe. That's not a given. And the reason why I say that is because there may be another logging map that we want to do. So there's that, and then we're going to up this here, and then we're going to go to number 2. Let's see if we can get the second headland done before we're ready to go. It's really cool how it goes around the corner like that. Like that's crazy. This is the one I need right here. No, what's that? Okay. There it is. Missed the tough. Ooh. This is tricky with all these squares. I'm not gonna lie, this makes it interesting for sure. You know what I mean? It makes it absolutely interesting to do it like this. Now, the thing about the second one though is I can almost whip around here like this. Almost. One more and I'll be able to. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's challenges you, that's for sure. That's for sure. And it's a pretty decent sized 10-acre field. That's the tricky part right over there. Because this, I know for a fact with the front mower on this, it's not going to mow around corners. It'll leave it. But I think I can do this to get it onto the second headland. Yeah, there we go. It's confusing at first, but once you get going, it's not too bad. Look at us go. Getting the hang of this thing now. So I think what I'll do now is let's go straight across here, and then we'll mow this little section in here and square this up a little bit, because I can still use the headlands for my ways here. Alright, there's another one of these bunches of trees in the way. Can't see nothing. Can't see nothing. But anyways, as we wrap this up, you guys will now get an idea of what's going on with the series. And then the next one coming back, I'll just play it. And when we come back on this series, and then I'll wrap up and I'll say my goodbyes. When we come back on this, it will be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. See what I mean? So just so you guys know what's going on, and you can go from there. This is pretty cool. So, all right, on that note, please, please, please look out for yourselves, look out for each other, and most importantly, look out for each other's families. Be sure to like and subscribe and share. Hit the little notification ding bell to get notified when Fury drops a video. Be sure to enjoy the night, the day, the weekend, whenever you're watching this. And remember, I love you all, and I will catch you guys right back here tomorrow with another episode of the Realistic series. So I hope you guys are enjoying the series, because I sure am, and I'm enjoying giving them to you and making them, and we're just having a blast. So I'm going to finish mowing. Well, I'm actually going to go till I'm going to work until 1 o'clock, and then when we come back, it'll be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll throw a non-narrated video up for this, and then we'll get to the next day, and we'll come back and pick up all the bales and all that stuff. But if I ever have stuff to sell, I'll make sure we sell it on camera. All right, guys and gals, get out of here, and I will catch you guys tomorrow with the Realistic series on the Frajac map. Have a great one, everyone.